good tonight. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
These guys are no joke. This is exactly the kind of game we need to win if we want...
There he is.
To a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Don't miss any upcoming Bowl posts.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have his chance to make a lasting first impression here in just a moment as this stadium gets ready to rock. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3. And for the Bulls, Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Kobe White out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Something that the organization loves about MP Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there, but for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold.
MP comes in for Williams, and it's Lonzo Ball in for White. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Dort. Joe's checked in for Caruso, and it's Wallace in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, as the saying goes, gotta give the people what they want. MP is looking to reward his hometown fans' dedication by putting on a show. And most importantly, bringing home a win. Not just tonight, but he's determined to win a ton here at home.
I think it's a really admirable goal to be a truly fearsome home team. Not just because it intimidates your opponents, but because it shows MP's commitment to delivering for these fans. He knows they're here to see their team win big, and so that's what he wants to deliver for them night after night inside this arena.
All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
BA, I asked MP how they'd be approaching home games this season, and he said, I told my guys, we have to do better this year, period. When the game is in our house, we owe it to our fans to win it. Guys, I can get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy stop on the road for anyone.
No, and MP always working for the people, Allie. MP, the pass to Ball. Pick by Vucevic. And Ball gets it to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Back to Williams. From the line. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Levine. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Chicago ahead, leading by a point. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Jones in at the four-man position. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Outside Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's covered by Dosunmu. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Chicago, here is your 3-1-2 crew.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Dosunmu. And Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. MP comes in for Williams. And it's Josh Giddey in for Ball. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And it's Caruso in for Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over White. Taking it inside. SGA.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Vucevic in the post. Holmgren's there. Now here's White. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Swift can't get it to go. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Williams is checked in for White. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Joe's checked in. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. In the 3rd spot, Oklahoma City.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
From deep, Giddey. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Thunder have gone 6 of 11 here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Caruso. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Pass to MP. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Holmgren against Vucevic. Outside Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Caruso. 4 on the clock. Oh, just dropping it in. Levine.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Joe. Now here's Holmgren for 3. Misses again. Just 4 for 10 from the floor. Here's Giddy. Outside, Williams. From deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for Chicago, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
And changing it up. That's it for us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you...
Turn into successful coaches.
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Gideon Levine on the backcourt tandem. Nikola Vucevic is out there with MP. And it's Williams in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Holmgren with a screen on Levine. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Dort. Ball finds Vucevic. And here's MP. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Not going to go that time. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Caruso, pass to Hartenstein. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
And the first one at the line is good. DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Giddey finds MP. DeSumo outside. Shoots over Caruso. And the basket by DeSumo.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Hartenstein with a screen on Giddey. Up top, Hartenstein. Outside Joe. Hartenstein with it. Pure from three-point range. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Giddey against Williams. Puts the move on. Ooh, and a nice layup by Giddey. Giddey's got 16 points now.
Yeah, just tremendous movement by Josh Giddey. This guy's ability to shake the defense with his handle is impressive.
And Williams punches it home.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Man, that one's good. Giddey.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Williams. Give him 8 points now. Goes up on the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. He's got 10.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it.
The previous play is under review.
Plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. It's the Thunder, up 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. Wiggins, no good. Chicago trailing here. Here's Swift. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And for the Thunder, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. And he dunks it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
There's Ball with a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wiggins. From outside the arc. Drops in the three. Now it's a three-point Oklahoma City lead.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Dosunmu outside. The three ball knocks down the long J.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Wiggins outside. The bank shot, no good. And Ball will bring it up here for Chicago. Dosunmu outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And there it is for him. Dosunmu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for MP. And Giddey's subbed in for Dosunmu. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in. Here for Chicago. A different look for Oklahoma City. .44 seconds left in the game. Carter finds Smith. Gets the three ball to go. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wallace, right side. Pass to Hartenstein. Six on the shot clock. The kick out to Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. Second shot opportunity. And Hartenstein gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 14.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a seventh man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious fourth grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this?
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.